Okay, curtain rod. So we just went a little shopping for the Sweppy. Let's see what a little thermal difference does between the front seat and the back seat. Gonna have to cut down some rods, but I mean, it's gotta make a difference, right? It's not dumb if it works. Okay, pull back over to my little shop here in town and park in the shade. I want to take this rod, like I was saying before, and cut it down to go between that post of that, right behind the back seat. I couldn't find, you know, brown or matchy curtains, but light tan worked. They had some red that was really close to that, which I think being a little too much red hanging behind me. Then I also grabbed a couple cheap thermometers, which currently in this cab we are 85, which also the plastic of what's there. And I will throw them both down, and we'll throw one in the front seat, one in the back seat, and drive home and see what we get. And hello. But we will see what we get temperature-wise, and if it makes a difference, and also difference on the temperature of the motor. I honestly think the motor will run cooler with, you know, the AC not pulling so much heat off it. Like I said, it's just that little Mini-Max box down there. So it's struggling with all this glass and this metal top. So I'm going to throw some curtains back here and see how it works. I'm going to put a rod from corner to corner. I think I'm also going to put another rod from the floor up in the middle and like put a zip tie up here by the dome light. And that'll kind of keep tension up on it that direction. So when you're driving down the road bouncing stuff, it doesn't just fall. All right, let me get going and see what we do. Working with the rod, I just got a phone call. So I am now gonna move my truck in the shop. I got a service call to go to, so this experiment might need to wait for another day. So I will pause it here and tell you what we get. I just got done my service. I figured I'd do this real quick. So still warm in here. So we've got a 100-degree-ish. These two are not exactly the same, but they're both sitting here. So what they are on the inside of the cab. So I'll even put the cooler one. I'll put the one that's cooler. Now see what we got here. Got ourselves it's like a limo, or not a limo, a hearse. So when I die, I can be in there. So then I'm gonna leave the back open, so it's still getting ventilation. And just gonna set that one right there. And I'm gonna turn on the AC. I'm gonna drive all the way home and see if it gets cooler in the cab. Said we are dead on 100 degrees right now. Windows up, door closed. This window's down, but I find it really funny. If this makes a huge difference, I'm gonna laugh really, really hard because it's quite hilarious. Oh. Turn Mr. Radio down and I'll be gone. All right. Let's roll our window up. Reverse. The rear mirror is kind of pointless. Hello, phone. But we have side mirrors for it. Engine temperature, dead fine. Alright. I'll see you in 15 miles. Sun setting on the river. Somebody playing on a jet ski over there. I can already tell you that, dude, I'm doing about 90. You're gonna pass me? Alright. My head is so much cooler than it used to be, and even the cooler wear on my legs. I don't know what exact temperatures are, but engine temperatures running dead on where it runs, but also going down the road is typically not an overheat issue. And it's pushing 8 o'clock at night now, so it's starting to cool down. But I feel cooler now than I normally am driving home at night with the AC on, feeling the heat on the back of my head. It is not that hot on the back of my head right now. If numbers are any different, but I'm kind of laughing. It's working better than I thought, to be honest. Alright, so 100% is working. I'm comfortable in here. Temperature gauge is beautiful. By the way, that's 200, under 200 according to when the scribes are where they at. Straight up and down, supposed to be 180. But newer motors do run a little warm even when they're running. You realize all this metal, all this fabric, all this couch was a couch. My big comfy chair's a couch. Actually, it feels like a couch. It's quite comfortable. There's the front seat. There is a AC duct kind of blowing towards this seat a little bit, but I'm gonna pull up here in the garage. I'll pull in the garage. I'll open the back hatch. Let's see what the temperature of the back is. All right, we home. Let's go take a look-see. It works so well. Imagine that big glass box. And that was open. So, I mean, I was driving with this open before, trying to cool me down, letting the heat out. So, I haul a dead body back here. And, or I guess we can have a little make-out session for the back seat people, and I don't have to see it, close the curtain. I actually think I'm going to improve on that and make something kind of permanent that can be taken down. I might put some, oh heck, what do you call those nuts that you put them in and they swell up in the backside like they work like a rivet? Put a couple of little rivet nuts in the side and put some threaded ends on so I could just thread that on, and then slide the curtains back and forth, and or take the whole rod down if I wanted to. That is absolutely awesome. It works. There you go. It's not dumb if it works. Or it's not stupid if it works. It's only stupid if it didn't work. I guess the dome light works for back here now. Out.